Hi, everyone.
Good morning. Total disclaimer. Yes, I am lacking hair and a voice today.
But it's okay.
Life, man.
Yeah, it hits you sometimes.
It hit me
like a bus.
hard. So I have lemon tea and honey. Kayla is like the friend that if I get pregnant and can't drink, she's like, bitch, we're not drinking. Because she's drinking tea with me. So
I know, and it's hot as fuck. It's hot as fuck.
So, yeah. So, I haven't seen you. I feel like I haven't. Okay, I probably just saw you.
I know. We always.
But it feels like I haven't seen you.
I know.
Tell me how your weekend was. Or your week.
My weekend, it was eventful. It was fun. It was like fun and dry at the same time. I don't know how that works, but
Girl, I understand.
yeah, I had a good time. I was with my family, so
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, it's always nice. How about you? How was your weekend?
My weekend was.
We're getting to the topic. One sec.
We just got
I know
here.
somebody said, "What are y'all talking about today?" Like,
Okay, well, we just got here. We are going to talk about sex with friends.
Woo.
But
So stay tuned.
yeah, we like to warm up, guys. Like, people don't even tune in right away. We like to warm up, give you something else to talk about before we go right in. Because y'all be saying a lot. And we
Try
want
to
to
keep
make
up.
sure, yes. But my weekend was okay.
They said OMG. Yes.
My
stay
weekend
tuned.
was good. I went to the Black Museum, the African American History Museum. I loved it.
Yes. It's
I
so
haven't been
nice.
yet. I loved it. And okay, so the slavery part made me super, like, low. My energy was bad. Like, it made me uncomfortable. I didn't go see the Emmett Till thing because I'm not good with caskets.
And they have his
I
original
know,
casket
yeah,
in there,
and I know
too.
so much about Emmett Till already. Like, I'm okay. I also have my kid with me, so I don't want I don't want them looking. Like, it's like some stuff you ease into, you know. You tell them what happened. You tell them how bad it was. Oh yeah, he got beat up real bad. These people did him fucking dirty, but you don't have to show him yet because he's only 8.
Yeah.
Nightmares. He's gonna come to my bed at night. I don't feel like that. So it was good. I started, like, my energy started picking up when I got to, like, the end of the civil rights part.
That's when shit
Start getting
start
lit.
popping. Yeah.
Girl, the riots and the when we got to the music.
Oh,
It
I
was my
love the music
favorite.
part. The room where you could, like,
Yes,
you could be the
everything.
DJ.
Everything was beautiful. It was different. That was and I love museums, and that was a good ass. Like, that
It
was a nice
is.
museum. That was so nice. I loved it. It was.
Oh my God. I just found out on the Shade Room. Did you see that the owner of the museum was found in her trunk? They murdered her.
No.
Yes. Oh my, I don't want to, like, make it negative, but, like, I just remembered. It was just on the Shade Room. The owner of the African American Museum
Killed her. Got killed.
got killed. She was found in her trunk, so she didn't kill herself.
Yeah, because I don't think if you kill yourself, you're gonna crawl in your trunk to do it.
No.
That's so fucked
I
up.
know.
Why did they do that?
One of the comments was like, just throw the whole year away.
Seriously,
real.
because, like, what is wrong with the world?
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
We're thriving.
And people cannot stand that shit. It's so crazy.
I did like rest in peace to her. We should research that and put something on here because that's fucked up.
It is.
At the museum, I love even though I feel like they should have had a bigger part, but that's also just because of me and what I want. But I love that they had Trayvon Martin.
The Black
I
Lives
love
Matter
that they
stuff.
had a little section for that because that's my shit, man.
It's important.
I feel like that's such a big part of history right now.
You
Who
can't see me.
us? Huh?
I don't get it.
Is there a camera? Well, we can see y'all. So, something wrong with your phone.
The live is up.
But I love that they had something for Black Lives Matter just because I feel like that's such an important, like that's history at this point.
It is.
And I feel like it's going, so much is going on right now. And I love that they had, you want me to tell you what I was talking about yesterday? How it's like we're watching these things that have happened in history, but the same shit is happening. Like police brutality, injustice, rape, all of these things are still happening now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we as people have evolved, but it's still fuck shit happening. They had something where two feds raped a black girl. Two white feds took her, made her get in the car, drove her, raped her, and then they told her if she tells, then it's gonna be a problem. But she was like, nah, fuck that. And she like, but it's like that is currently happening. That's not just then. That's like still happening. So it's like interesting to see. But I had a lot of fun. It was nice. And then I got Qdoba after.
Which is always nice.
I love Qdoba.
I love Qdoba
They give you
too.
free guacamole.
I know. Unlike
shit.
fucking Chipotle.
Yeah,
Gotta
Chipotle is
pay like
dead.
$3.
Dead. But yeah, so that was my weekend.
Yeah. I really love that museum. I feel like everybody, even if you're not black, you should definitely go and learn and appreciate where we came from and what we have evolved to. Because it's really beautiful to see all this stuff. Like, another part that was very touching for me was the sports.
We didn't make it to sports. We made it to the beginning, to the Olympics, and then it was like the museum will be closing in 15 minutes.
Oh my
so
gosh.
we couldn't see the sports.
But yeah, the sports was really nice. There's a lot of people that you know about, a lot of people you don't even know about, and it's just so remarkable how I feel like definitely black people lead in the sports department, and it's so beautiful to see that it's been that way since the beginning of time.
I feel like we lead in music. Sports.
Yeah, everything.
I feel like we're better.
We dominate in everything.
I think so too.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
It was funny because yesterday, white people kept getting in my way.
You're so annoying.
And I wanted to say, this isn't even for you. Get out of the way. This isn't for you. Leave. Like, I was trying to take a picture like, hello. Like, but I didn't see it.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was so much fun. It was a really good date. I had so much fun. Me and my baby daddy got along the whole time. It was lit.
That's so beautiful.
Girl, it was so bomb. I was so happy. So, oh shit. He just... I'm a mess. I'm messy. Oh, thank you. Thanks. So, yeah. So, we're going to talk about the moon. We're going to talk about, real quick, the moon. Then we're going to talk about the sign. Then we're going to talk about sex with friends.
Okay.
3 things. We about to get the 2 things out the way because we know what y'all trying to talk about, which shit already asked. So,
right.
the moon today is in the gibbous phase. It's a waxing gibbous. It was a waxing gibbous for a few days. But it's like almost a new moon. Mm-hmm. So everything is like coming to like fruition. So any goal, we told you last week to set goals, work on being motivated, work on achieving them. So this week is like, make sure that that's happening. Make sure that your goals are saying like they're coming to life. Like make sure that you're actively pursuing them and you're doing what you have to do. Make sure that all of these things are, like, make sure your intentions match what you're actually doing. Mm-hmm. Make sure your intentions and your actions match. Because a lot of times we could say, I'm trying to do this, I want to do this, but nothing. It's like, okay, so what are you doing to do it? What are you doing about it? Make sure that's happening. Sagittarius rules the moon, which is ridiculous, but a lot of positive energy. I love them. A lot of positive energy comes from the moon right now. A lot of positive energy. I keep saying and like.
It's okay.
We have to stop saying
over.
that. Okay.
Start over. No more. No more.
Okay. So, Sagittarius rules the moon. Sagittarius is also rules like your hips. So your hips have a lot to do with emotion. So when you do yoga and you're opening your hips, like when you put your legs on the wall, when you open your hips, it's supposed to like release certain emotions. So that's what that is.
Definitely when I open my hips, it releases.
It releases stress.
Certain.
This hoe. So that's that. Since it's such positive energy coming from the moon right now, you should take time to recharge. Like, embrace that energy. Take it in. Soak it up. Because you know when the full moon comes, you start going crazy. And that's about to happen.
Thank you.
I want to do Aquarius because we did Capricorn last week. And I feel like if we don't know what exactly sign we should do, we should just go in order. So Aquarius are very flighty, very introverted. They're introverted, but they're people person. People.
Yeah.
People. So they're good at talking to people, socializing with people, having a relationship with people. They're good at those things. Anybody could love an Aquarius, but then they disappear and they're introverted, which causes friction because it's like, bitch, you were my best friend and I loved you and you left me.
Yeah.
Or you were my boyfriend, we were so in love. Where did you go?
That makes a lot of sense.
And so they're really good at public speaking, but then when it comes to like being there too long, they're not there anymore. And yeah, my advice for Aquarius would be don't keep running away and keep your loved ones in mind. So I'm good with Aquarius because I run away. But
Day Day's an Aquarius.
Yeah,
Every
I'm
time
good with
I think
Aquarius.
of Aquarius, I think of Day Day.
I think of my dad. My dad is a public speaker. He's like a minister. He like leads a religious nation, but then when he comes in the house, he stays in his room all day. He's an introvert, but he's good at people. He used to be a drugs and addictions counselor, but then he would come home and stay in his room. That's how he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's talk about sex with friends, Kayla.
Woo. Okay, you friend fuckers out there. I would just like to say, I do not support you guys. Not at all. JK. I support anything that you do, but friend fucking is just not for me. How about you, Yaya?
I be fucking my friends.
You see, so we have opposing arguments.
I do.
Okay. So,
Tell me why not, girl?
why do I think somebody say you wild?
It's always me.
So
Last week y'all came for me too. That's fine.
it's the same person.
I'll be that. I'll be that. And on my bald, no voice having, friend fucking ass. I'll be that.
Okay. So, why I do not believe in friend fucking. Number one, I feel like that just opens up a whole new like world of emotions and just things that are not supposed to be there. Like, you're supposed to be like my stability, my person I run to, like, you know, my friend. I can't be fucking you.
It's funny because I'm agreeing with everything you say up until I can't be fucking you.
Bro, like, I feel like and you can talk about this, when you do fuck your friends, does it not like fuck up your mental with that person? Like, no?
No.
Okay. You see, I was in my past life a friend fucker, and it ruined my relationship. So, and it was just one time that I did it, but it made it so awkward between me and the guy. Like, I would get in the car and he'd be like, "Don't be trying to be all awkward around me." I'm like, nigga, you just made it awkward. Like,
see, that's the wrong friend.
bruh, it was so weird, and we were so close. Like, we used to see each other every day, you know, talk about everything. He would talk about his girl, I would talk about my girl. Then I'm my girl, my guy.
Hey,
And then
if that's what you was doing, fuck it.
and then like afterwards, I'll be like, I don't want to hear about your girl, like,
That's your problem.
because I don't like, once I have sex with you, you belong to me.
Taylor.
That's the thing. Like, I look at you in a different way after we have sex.
Taylor.
And that's just me. That's why it won't work for me.
It won't work for you.
Not at
If
all.
that's what you're doing, then that's not gonna work for you.
It's
Yours
not.
is like paused. And that.
It says poor connection. Hold on. Am I connected to the Wi-Fi? Yeah, that's
But
it.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I mean, I feel like the reasons that you gave for why you shouldn't do it to your friends is like part of why I do. I have done it to my friends. I will say it can backfire. I'm not saying that can't happen. But
Hello.
I also am not the type to make things awkward. Like, that's not ever going to be me. Like, I don't feel obligated to you after I just did, like, after we had sex. Like, I don't feel like that. But on the flip side, my baby father and me was just friends.
Yeah, this is why.
And now we have problems.
Exactly.
But it was so
Backfire.
good, and we were spending so much time together. And I think that's what makes it confusing is when you're spending so much time with this person. Like, if y'all are just like homies, like, why not? Like,
Why not? What
ain't no fun if the homie can't get learned.
type of life are you living, y'all?
The fast one, baby. No, I just think that I feel like, okay, there are no strings attached. Like, I'm not the type of person, regardless of who I have sex with. If I have sex with you, I'm not gonna look at it later and like be awkward. Like, I had sex with someone that was my friend. We were flirting for a while, and then he turned into my friend. And then when we worked together, and then when we went back to work, he was looking at me like, hey. And I was like, what's up? Like, what's going on? How are you? Like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, hey. Like, okay, cool. Like, that's how it was. I feel like it's what you make it. It's not going to be awkward and uncomfortable. It's not going to be like that unless you make it like that, or unless you just can't handle it. Like, I don't know if my fire signs can handle. Like, maybe Sagittarius can because they really don't care about anything. But, like, my friend that's Aries, she said the same thing. She was like, I can't have sex with my friends because it makes it awkward. Like, it makes it uncomfortable. I'm thinking too much. I'm overthinking. I'm thinking, like, what are we now? What are we doing? Like, do we act the same? Me, it's like,
Fuck it.
I mean, it was good. Like, also, but my friends that I have or have been or whatever, we have conversations. That's how it's nice, because we have conversations prior to this and then during. Like, we have conversations about what we like during sex anyway.
Girl,
so it'd be like, okay, so I remember you said you like this, so let me do this, and it's the best.
God.
It's
I
nice.
get what you're saying. I don't know. I feel like for me, I kind of put people in categories. So it's like, these are my close friends. These are just the people that I'm fucking. These are my potential boyfriends. This is gonna be my husband.
It's too much for my brain.
It's so many categories,
This
and
is
you
gonna
know
be my
we're
husband?
always overthinking. Like, I don't know. Me, I overthink everything. I have
That's
like
too
a
much for
million
me.
thoughts in 1 minute. So,
I think I have like one category,
which is what?
maybe two. I fuck with you, I don't. The ones that I don't.
I mean,
don't
that's
exist.
nice. That's a nice way to live too.
The ones
But
that
for
I don't
me-
fuck with, I just don't talk to. They don't exist. The ones that I do, whatever reason I do, we just do.
That's such a nice, simple way to live. I wish I could think like that. Honestly, I really do.
Because then it starts getting so complicated to me. Because then it's like,
It's not complicated. It's like, when I see you, I just know who you are. Like, if I view you as somebody who I'm friends with, I know that you are somebody that I'm friends with. I'm not looking to you as somebody that I can have sex with. If you're somebody that I'm having sex with, we could have a bond in there, but you're not my friend.
I feel like if I'm attracted to you, we're gonna be friends. We could be cool, like friends.
We could be cool, but you're not my friend.
I get it, but I still just think it's okay to do it.
What?
I like
It
fucking my
really
friends.
Like, backfires.
It can. I'm not saying it can't.
And then your
I got
emotions-
a baby out of this situation. Like, that shit fucked me up. Like, some people are just supposed to be like, they're only supposed to be a friend, or they're only supposed to be like.
Somebody said, just shut up and fuck the homie.
Fuck 'em.
What?
Like, I wouldn't do. I don't.
Someone
okay.
said we can't be cool if we're not friends.
I don't get it.
Like, basically, we can't. He's saying, like, the way I'm like, we can be cool, we can be fucking, but you're not my friend. He's saying they have to be his friend.
Yeah, we
In
gotta build a
order-
relation- some
in
type
order
of
for that
bond.
to
Because
be-
I
I don't view that as a friend, though.
Right,
don't
because
know.
that's your categories.
I
don't have my
know.
categories. So it's like, yeah, that could be my sure. Why not? Like, if you're a good person and I like you, which is why I'm not gonna just do it to somebody. I realize that, and I used to try to be like, no, hell is life. Like, it's not. Like, I don't be fucking around. So it's like, I can't put on this front like I be like, just, I don't have emotional attachments all the time, but I have to at least like you. Like, I have
Yeah.
to tolerate you. I have to, like, I want it to be past toleration, really.
Yeah.
I can't just spread them for anybody just because of whatever reason. I just can't. So if I have some type of relation, like every person I have had sex with, I've talked, like we've been talking. I didn't like it'll be certain
Yeah.
people that'll be like, I want you to be my girlfriend, but I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to do that. But we good, like
Yeah,
we
we
cool,
can
and I
still
can have
build.
conversation with you, and I can talk to you every day, and I can see you a lot. And those are the people that I have had sex with, and maybe later we end up being together, maybe we don't. But I'm not just talking. I'm not just gonna fuck you. Why? What did you say?
Yeah.
Enough.
You're crossing the line, pal.
Boundaries. Watch that episode. It's on YouTube. Stop watching this. Go watch that. Boundaries. So yeah, I just think that I don't know. Certain friends know I don't see myself fucking you. Yeah. I see us like taking advantage of someone and getting financial gain
Together.
for this show. But I don't see myself like I think those are good friendships though. The ones where it's like I don't see you like that because I see you just like family. I think my categories. That's my categories. Friend, family. I don't fuck with you. I have 3. Like I see you more like family. I would not touch any person in my family. But like friends, it's like why not? You're my friend.
That's why. That's what I like. My friends are my family. The way that you just explained it, that's the way I view my friends. People that I'm fucking, it's like, it's this loose bubble that I put them in. It's like
they're just floating around.
Yes, everybody. Oh, you guys are all fucking woo, have fun. But my friends are like over here. They're in a secure
your friends
place.
are off limits.
I only have probably about 5 or 6 friends. I couldn't see myself fucking any of them. And then I have like guy friends.
Want me to tell you the crazy part?
What?
This is the gay in me. The only thing I was thinking about was the girls. Because I don't have a lot of guy friends. The guy friends I have, I definitely wouldn't fuck them, and that's why they're my friend. But it's only because I'm not attracted to them. If I was attracted to them, I would fuck them. Like the ones that I've been attracted to, they're more than my friend at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't think I'm attracted to any of my guy friends. They're cute, but no. I couldn't see myself fucking them. And the one guy friend that I actually did fuck, I said, that made it so awkward. So awkward. Like, you know when, the pussy just knocks them out? Like, they don't know that you have that. So it just makes it really, really awkward.
Well,
it makes it so awkward.
One thing that irritates me, I don't like that. Like, it was a guy that I was dealing with, and we were friends. One second, please. We were friends. And then we had sex, and so then the friendship changed. Just that irritates me just because it's like now all we do is fuck. That would be like the thing. Like now it's like all you doing is fucking. Like you're not spending time, you're not talking, like, but y'all were friends. So like that's part of why you're even in this situation, because you like the conversation and you like spending time, you like want to go out and do stuff because y'all are cool, just because we fuck with each other. But now it's not that, because that's when it gets messed up. So you can have male friends that you're attracted to that remain friends. I don't know if that's for me. I could.
Yeah, I could.
I like attractive people. I feel like all my female friends are attractive. I don't want to fuck all of them.
I don't think I've ever had a male friend that I was attracted to.
Yeah,
like they could be cute.
It's like
they could be
a
cute.
handsome person.
Yeah, they can be cute.
Attractive, like generally attractive.
Yeah, generally attractive. I did not have an attraction towards them though. That's the thing. So
I think I could have a friend that's attractive. I mean, honestly,
if I'm attracted to you, we fucking though. Like It's gonna happen.
Maybe that's what it is then, because I don't have that attraction to a lot of my friends.
Yeah.
Like, even the girl, like, but this is what I will say. One of my friends that I had sex with, me and her got closer once we started having sex.
Okay.
Like once we started talking about it, it made us more transparent and open, because I'm real closed off and she's real closed off. So that just kind of made us open, because it's like, how closed off can you be once you've been open? And it's like we talk more. We have more conversation. Like, it starts feeling weird when we don't talk. Mm-hmm. If we get in an argument, it's like we've never argued, but now we argue, because I think that, along with just that we care about each other more, and we just care more about the other's opinion and what they think, and we don't want to hurt the other. Like, where before it was like, just like, oh, I'm checking in, how you doing, like, miss you, see you soon, and then that we have like long conversation, and then that's it. Opposed to now, where it's like, damn, I ain't talked to her in a few days. Like, what's going on? Yeah, and I feel like that was because of partially, not all the way, because we also have like a lot of different stuff going on right now, where you have that one friend that's going through the same shit you're going through. Yeah. She's my friend. Mm-hmm. So we have that, but then we added sex. So now it's like, we talk a lot. We vibe, we talk. Where opposed to another friend I had, we were super, super close, and then we had sex, and then it started getting weird, because she started getting weird. And it was like, no.
I'll be that friend.
I don't want it to get weird. It's okay
it can
to fuck
get
your friends.
It could. No, it's not.
It is.
No, it is not.
Just do it.
It's not okay to fuck
the
your
wrong
friends.
one. And also, maybe it's situational. Like, maybe everybody can't do it. You can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can.
I cannot do it.
We and my friend got closer. Like, we get closer. We start spending more. You know what it is, too? You start spending more. You already spend time together. Then you start spending more time together, because not only do you like spending time with this person, but you want to fuck them, too.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you're always together. You're always
Once
talking.
that happens, I don't look at you as my friend anymore. Because you're my boyfriend. It's like, no.
I'm afraid of that. I'm scared of like the commitment aspect of it. So I like.
I don't have a boyfriend. I don't want a boyfriend. Like,
I think
it's not that. It's just, I'm gonna look at you differently. I'm gonna look at you like more so a companion than a friend.
But like, everybody that you're fucking isn't a good companion.
I know, and I don't fuck them anymore.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Like, if you're not giving me what I need, first of all, sex brings out a lot of emotions in a person. Yeah. If you're not, like, if what I'm giving you is not reciprocated, or you're just not, like, making me feel good about the situation that I'm in, I'm not gonna fuck you anymore. Like, if I'm texting you, if you don't have time for me and we're fucking, and I'm like, there's some type of dependability there now, like, I want to fuck you a little more consistently or whatever. If you're not giving me that, then I'm gonna just cut it off.
No, I understand that, because that's what I would do too. Like, I've done that. But also, I feel like it's a conversation. I feel like it's good with friends, because you already have that communication with your friends. When you're in a relationship, or when you're like talking and your intention is like, we're talking because we're gonna like see where this goes, you don't have the same type of open, transparent communication all the time, because you are like, okay, I gotta be a little bit cute. I don't want you to think about me like that. I don't want you to, like, you don't have, like, not like we would ever do it, but imagine if me and you have these type of like the comments. At this point, every time something happens, I'm like, bitch, kidding.
I know.
Like, every time. So imagine having that, and then you add sex, and then it stays like that though, but it gets better. It's like, that's a decent relation. Like that, even if it's like I'm not looking for it, as years could pass, months could pass, and it's like, you know what? You're like the most important person to me right now. Like, this is something that we've built and grown. Like, this is something that we are creating, and it's working. And it's like, every time like, you're my best friend. And like, who doesn't want to be in a relationship with their like, who doesn't want to say my boyfriend is my best friend, my girlfriend is my best friend? Like, this is my best friend. I asked my dad one time when I was younger, like, Daddy, who's your best friend? Because I never met his best friend. Passed, but I didn't meet him. So I'm like, who's your best friend? He's like, your mother my best friend. That's lit. Like, you living like, this is like imagine that. And I think that's why I feel like it's okay to do. I feel like, yes, it's like, it's Russian roulette. Like, you taking a chance, But if it goes well, if it doesn't go well, it's like, okay, we can maybe have a conversation about why this isn't going well, and then we don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And then that's just the process of rebuilding what you already had. But if it works, like, that's lit. I like, it's a good idea. Like, that's a good idea.
I can see where you're coming from as well. It can happen. Also, I'm learning that life isn't so calculated. It's not as calculated as I want it to be. And situations can work, even if I am obsessive and want to categorize everything. So
it just depends on the person and the personality and your personality and how it works situation. Because it's like, it's no way, let me tell you, aside from the lack of like sexual attraction, we wouldn't work because I can't. You like, you want too much from me. Like, I feel like
I'm crazy. And I don't want to give you as much as...
Right. I feel like... I feel like it would be like, yeah, why don't you just fucking talk like, bitch, because I don't want to. Like, it would turn into a whole thing. And then it's like, see, this is why we should have never did this. Because it doesn't... Because you have that, like, link of emotion now to it. Mm-hmm. I don't always have the link of emotion. Yeah. Like, I could do it and be like, cool, we did it. And never do it again.
No, that's just building ground.
Oh, your bestie. Okay, here's one person says, but if they're just a friend, why do they always have to be available for you sexually? That's for you, because I didn't say that.
What?
You said, like, you're going to want them around if once you stop. But that's why she's saying she doesn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have sex with my friend.
She's saying, like, the person that she's doing it to has to be available for her. Mm-hmm. And so since she attaches that availability to sex, then that's why her and her friends can't have sex. Out. Because if you're not available, I'm gonna be pissed, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna block you.
I wouldn't want necessarily all the time availability, but if it's really good sex, I'm only gonna want to fuck you.
Yeah.
So I need you to be available, not all the time, but when I want to, I need you to want to do it.
Yeah, too. Not even all the time, because I have a fucking life. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't have time to be entertaining you and having sex with you all the time.
Right. But it's like, when I want to be around you, just like I make myself available for you when you want to be around me, it should be reciprocated. Yeah.
So and it should be some sense of consistency there if we're having sex.
Right. And then your BFF said, I agree with the person. Mm-hmm. It turns to fuck buddy with pillow talk. It's understandable if you turn from friends to relationship, soulmate, boyfriend, girlfriend, but just casually having sex with your friends is weird.
Who said that?
They tuned in.
Yes.
But to each their own. That's right. Like when you give somebody advice,
I know,
but don't listen to me.
Right.
I might not know.
Yeah, I agree. It can make stuff so awkward.
It can be awkward.
But to each his own. Everybody's different.
I'm different. I think it's okay. I don't have no problem with it. I feel like it could go both ways. It's not like I'm saying I don't understand what you're saying, because I understand everything you're saying. It makes sense. Like, it doesn't always work out. It's not always an easy situation. Mm-hmm. It can be awkward, especially if you don't necessarily, you also, your friends, and you haven't been on this level with the person, so you don't know how they might act, because you don't necessarily know how they act with the person that they're in a situation. Like, it's one thing for me to be like, bitch, I just fucked this nigga, and then I did this afterwards, and we did this and we did that, opposed to now you the nigga and you watching it happen.
Right. Exactly.
So it's a difference, and I get that. It's just, I feel like a lot of my friends, I love them so much as people. I love their energy. That's why they're my friends. That's why y'all are my friends, because I love you. I love your vibes. I think all of my friends are beautiful. I don't think all of my friends are mature. And I'm saying beautiful and all these like feminine things because I don't have a lot of male friends. Mm-hmm. But I think that all of my friends are beautiful. I think all of my friends are talented. All of my friends have something going for. Like, if I was a nigga, I would love y'all, which is why I'm so like protective of who you fuck with. But that's what makes it, the ones that I have dealt with is, like, one of the girls, Like I always thought she was so pretty. She has this a big butt. I love butt. She has a big butt. She graduated, like she went to school, like she has like a degree. She like is talented. She knows how to do hair. She knows how to do this. She knows how to, like, she's just a person that I feel I would want to deal with on a different level or this level, because it's your bomb.
Yeah,
me.
she brings a lot to the table.
Yeah, and so I feel like, yeah, I want to fuck you because look at you, like, you're lit. But then there's been friends who want to fuck me, and it's like I feel you. Also, I like fucking girls, so it's like I don't gotta go look for one. Right. But yeah, I don't think it's that. I think I get how it could be that serious and taken a certain way, but in the same breath, I feel like it's okay.
Okay. So we're gonna conclude by saying, do what the fuck you want in life, because you just have to do what works for you.
I agree.
Some people, and you just gotta know yourself, like Drake would say. Know yourself, because when you know yourself, that's when you'll know what works for you.
Right.
I know my psychotic ass, controlling ass, what else? Delusional ass, like everything lumped up in one ass. I know how I am. So I know what will work for me and what wouldn't work for me.
I know I can get to that level, so I run away. If it gets to that point, if it gets to the point where I feel like it's about to start, which is like, that took like time though. That took time for me to learn, because even with my ex, we were friends, but then I knew how he was and I knew how I was, and it turned into a whole different situation because I like spending so much time with him, and I like being around him, and I like having sex with him. So now it's like I want more.
Now you're trapped.
Right. And so in turn I trapped him. But but I get it. I understand why it could be a bad idea, but also, like you said, knowing yourself, knowing, okay, eventually I'm gonna want something different. So before it gets there, let me either cut it off, have a conversation, figure it out, and then as it's happening, I'm letting you know. That's important, I think. Like, as it's happening, I'm letting you know, okay, I'm starting to catch feelings. Okay, I'm starting to feel like this. Okay, I'm starting to, have a different type of vibe with this, so that the person doesn't think you're just acting weird and acting funny. And if that's where, for me, it's like, that's where it's like, if this is your friend, it's a little bit more understanding. Because if me and you did something, you'll be like, okay, even though it's irritating as shit, y'all, I understand that you don't like to talk. Like, that's just something you have to learn how to do.
You have to accept.
So it's like, as my friend, I don't have to teach you that. I have to teach these niggas that. Like, I have to teach you, this is how I am.
In the same breath, okay, if I know who you are, I can know who you are for years. It's not going to affect me on a level.
Yeah, it's not.
Unless we are fucking.
It's not.
Because I could know that you don't like to talk. You don't like to do this. Wow.
Okay.
I could know all of these things, and then once we do start fucking, I'll be like, where the fuck is she? Like, she doesn't like to talk, but I want to talk to her because now my emotions are in it.
Right.
So...
I understand.
But,
oh yeah, I get it. You're right. Well, my phone stopped working. The temperature. It says temperature. iPhone needs to cool down before you can use it. So I guess it's gonna like blow up or something. Yeah. So we'll finish on here. We have an event coming on Saturday. We're so excited. It's gonna be lit, which is what we say every time. So just come.
Right, and it is lit every time.
It is, and so just come, engage. If you want to be a vendor, let us know. We're gonna post this on YouTube because I think this one went really smoothly compared to the other one because we had some bumpy roads. So I'll post this now, actually. And yeah, thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.